All right, let's talk about Feng Shui. And no, we're not getting into all the mystical, complicated stuff. We're going to talk about how to actually use it to shape your environment. Because believe it or not, the way your home or office is laid out, it has a huge impact on your life, way more than you probably think. And it all boils down to one simple question.
So let me ask you, just think about it for a second. Could the way your desk is set up right now be hurting your career? Seriously. Or what about your bed? Could its position be messing with your sleep or even your relationships? These are the real, practical questions Feng Shui helps us figure out.
Okay, so here's the core idea. And it's super simple, but also incredibly powerful. Your environment, it's affecting you all the time. Your home, your office, they're not just, a backdrop to your life. They're active spaces. They are constantly nudging your health, your money, your relationships, everything. And Feng Shui, it's really just the art of waking up to that fact and learning how to take control. So how does this work? I mean, how can a room actually affect you? Well, it all comes down to this one big idea. This invisible force, this energy that flows from everything. And in Feng Shui, they call it qi. So qi, what is it? It's pronounced qi. And it's basically the life force of the universe, the energy that animates everything. A good way to think about it is like the blood flowing through your veins, It's the same energy that practices like acupuncture work with. But here's the thing. It doesn't just flow through you. It flows through your home too. And understanding that flow, that's the absolute foundation of Feng Shui.
Right, so the whole goal here with Feng Shui is to get that energy flowing smoothly. You want it to be vibrant, circulating, kind of like a healthy river. When qi flows freely, everything else in your life tends to flow better too. You feel good, you're more successful, but when it gets blocked, by a pile of clutter or a big piece of furniture in the wrong spot, it gets stagnant. And that's when you start feeling stuck, frustrated, hitting roadblocks. And the number one place this energy comes in, your front door. It's literally called the mouth of the home for a reason.
Okay, so this is all great. But how do you actually know? How can you tell where the energy is flowing and where it's, stuck in a corner somewhere? This is where it gets really practical. We use this amazing little tool called the Feng Shui Energy Map. You might have heard it called the Bagua. Think of it as your own personal blueprint for your space. So here it is. The Bagua map is just a simple grid, a 3x3 square, and each of those 9 little boxes represents a different, really important area of your life. You've got wealth and prosperity, love and marriage, your career. It's all there. And the idea is that you take this map and you mentally lay it over the floor plan of your house. It shows you exactly which room is connected to which part of your life. And using it is so easy. You don't have to be an expert. You just line up the bottom row of the map, the part that says knowledge, career, and helpful people, with the wall that has your front door on it. That's it. And just like that, you can see, oh, okay, my kitchen is in my wealth area, or whoa, my messy closet is right in my relationship corner. It's a total light bulb moment. So, once you've diagnosed your space with the map, now comes the fun part. The part where you actually get to do something. We're going to talk about making some simple changes, which in Feng Shui are called cures. And don't worry, we're not talking about knocking down walls or anything. These are really easy adjustments anyone can do. Some of the most powerful tools are also the simplest ones. For sure, the number one thing is just to declutter. Let that energy flow. You can also use mirrors. They're like the Swiss Army knife of Feng Shui, seriously. They can make a space feel bigger and bounce light around. Bringing in some healthy plants is amazing too, because they bring in that living energy. And hey, even just putting a lamp in a dark, gloomy corner can totally lift the vibe. Oh, and for a real power boost, a little bit of red, just a splash, can really activate the energy where you need it. Okay, now I want to share what might be the single most important, most practical piece of Feng Shui advice you will ever get. This is something you can literally go and do the second we're done here. It's called the commanding position. So I want you to ask yourself, where do you spend most of your time? Think about your desk at work, or your bed, or even your favorite chair where you relax. The way that one piece of furniture is placed can literally determine whether you feel like you're in control of your life or if you feel like you're constantly on the defensive. Let's use your desk as the perfect example. If you're sitting with your back to the door, that's a weak position. Think about it. On a gut level, it creates anxiety because you can't see what's coming. You can't see people, you can't see problems, you can't see opportunities. Now, the commanding position is the complete opposite. You've got a solid wall behind you, that's your support, and you can clearly see the door and the whole room in front of you. Just making that one change puts you in a position of psychological power. You feel in control, you are in command. And at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. You are the most important factor in your environment. You're not just a victim of your surroundings, not at all. Feng Shui just gives you a set of tools to see your space differently, to interact with it consciously. Because it's your awareness and the small actions you take that make all the difference. So, that brings me to my last question for you. What's one small change you're going to make today? Are you going to go clear out that cluttered corner? Or maybe, just maybe, you're going to go move your desk. Whatever you choose, I hope you feel empowered to shape your space, and by doing that, shape your life. Thanks for joining.